Hi everyone, welcome to my members program. I offer 3 tiers. Tier 1 is monthly predictions with some extra transit analysis videos. Tier 2 has exclusive pickacard readings that I don't post on my main channel. Tier 3 is astrology, remedies, and more esoteric knowledge. And how to heal our planets, how to learn tarot as well, how to start your own YouTube channel. These are some of the videos I've recently posted. So please join our members community. Thank you. Hello group number 1, welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing what are some of the compliments that people pay you behind your back that you're unaware about. So before I start the reading, I want to shout out some of my members. Neha, April, Manisha, Nandita, Uma, Tam Singer, Winter Rain, Sushmita, Chanel. Thank you guys for supporting my work and my channel. It really helps me out. I really appreciate you. So yeah, thank you. Big thank you. So I'm going to do this for all the piles since I don't do an intro. So don't mind that. You chose the card Sun. Okay. So I'm going to start out with a few of these cards. We'll do your reading. So we have Sun here. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Spider. Sweetheart. Vishakha. Uttara Bhadrapada. Vishakha is Libra Scorpio cusp, and Uttara Bhadrapada falls in Pisces. Okay, so you might have these nakshatras in your chart. What I'm picking up, also a strong sun maybe, so you could be Leo ascendant, maybe you have a moon and sun conjunction in your chart, or moon in Leo, or this could even be sun in the first house. So some of those placements could be there. What I'm seeing is with this particular pile, I think it's people might pay you a lot of compliments about your character. There could be a strong sense of righteousness that you have. You could also have a lot of connections with Spider. It can sometimes talk about networking. Here also I see a nest. So the people that you're close to you hold them very closely, very dearly, and you take care of them, you nurture them. Usually with the Nine of Pentacles, there's this imagery or the energy is more so independent. But with this particular pile, I don't know, with this almost looks like a nest to me. It always gives me that energy of someone who's very close to the people that they care about. And they're very nurturing and kind sort of an individual. So you could be someone who takes care of other people. You could even be fond of hosting other people maybe, or just going out and enjoying quality time with the people that you love. And they could just in general, I think there's a very positive opinion of you behind your back. With Sun coming out, Sun is naturally a very positive sort of a planet or energy to get in your spread. Here also it says sweetheart. So people notice, and Sun is actually connected to the heart, 5th house. That's when you connect the anatomy, 5th house is heart. Here also it says sweetheart. So people notice your heart. People notice that you're very generous, you're very kind, very giving with other people. You also treat people fairly, because Sun is the king archetype, someone who has to treat everyone fairly, justly, whether they're close to you, they're from your family or not. There is a sense of justice, there is a sense of righteousness very strongly coming through with this pile. So your treatment of others is something that people notice. How you treat others, how you speak to them. And you could be someone who's nice to the waiter, that sort of energy where everyone gets equal treatment, fair treatment. You might even stand up for other people. That's another thing. Spider is also connected to auspiciousness or abundance, money. Here also we see Nine of Pentacles, which is also connected to money. So I think either this could be talking about how you're a hard worker. You work very hard, you work hard for your money, And you could be very passionate also about your work, since Sun is connected to 5th house, which is also things that we love. So someone who's very passionate about what they do. Your sense of purpose, your work is very important to you. What you do, your contribution to society, that is very important to you. So you work very hard. This is this energy of working tirelessly. And someone who is a team player, maybe good at leading other people, also guiding them, giving good advice, and not competing with them. But if you do, it's more of healthy competition. It's like you want everyone to do well. That's the energy I'm picking up. And also you could have good money, so people notice how you're well off, you spend a lot of money, you live like a luxurious sort of a lifestyle, maybe. Or you're generous with your money, you help out other people, you give favors, stuff like that. Or how you help out your family, your close ones. You know, you maybe take care of a lot of people in your life. A lot of people might depend on you, or you're very responsible for other people in your life. That energy is also coming through. You could have good money, and in a way people are saying that, wow, this person has worked hard, or this person deserves all the success that they have. They deserve all the money that they have. That is the kind of energy I'm picking up here. And spider, with this weaving of the web, it's like you connect with every person. You can find a common thing. You can connect with a lot of people. You could be very intelligent also, very worldly, because sometimes Sun is also connected to intelligence in Vedic astrology. So a person who's intelligent, you can have conversation with multiple people over multiple interests. And you could have a big network, so a lot of friends or colleagues, or just a big social network. You might do favors for others might do favors for you, or you like to work as a team, something like that. You're good with collaboration, team player, that sort of energy I'm picking up so far. But Sun is overall positivity. It's connected to positivity and good character, good opinion that people have of you, and a certain amount of respect also, looking up to you. That's also I'm picking up. With these two nakshatras, you could obviously have placements in them. Vishakha is connected with the split, or in a way, I don't know if I should say multiplicity, but it can give a person, it can make a person multifaceted. Someone who's good at multiple things. And overall, the personality type that I do associate with Vishakha is more so easygoing, soft, gentle, fun to be around, fun to party with also. Social, like social stuff, social gathering, events and stuff like that. Very fun energy. And also intelligent and interesting. I think that's another quality I would associate with Vishakha. Someone who's different, unique, a little unexpected, or there's that element of, I don't know, unpredictability. With Uttara Bhadrapada, this also makes a person spiritual. It also makes a person mature and grounded. Here also we see more of this, I don't know what it is in the back, almost looks like some water and then clouds and sky. It's giving me Pisces sort of imagery in the back, and this is also connected to Pisces. So I feel like, and here also it's talking about twins, two-headed. One of the symbols is the two-faced man, and Vishakha is also split personality. So someone who could, I don't know, it's like you have a different personality for every person that you meet. You're multifaceted. You have multiple interests. You connect with a lot of different people. And you could be someone who has this fun energy, like this outward sort of a nature that you have when you're social, and then there's this different side of you, that intimate, more vulnerable side. So you could be someone who's the close people who are very close to you. You show them your different side that not everyone has an access to. So you're like a layered person. That's what I'm getting. Let's look at some of the cards. We have Temple here. Gives me Sagittarius energy. We have Arrows. Diamond makes me think of Ardra as well. We have Kairos. Let's just keep it like this. With this blue eye, reminds me of Rahu. blue eyes, I always connect with Rahu. Here also we have Rahu energy with 3 plus 1, it's 4, which is the number of Rahu. Okay, we do have astrology cards, but I'm picking strong. Obviously Sun, we have the number 1 of Sun, we have 3 Jupiter, and here we have Sagittarius energy also. So maybe you could have these placements. Maybe you have a Sagittarius ascendant, you could have Sun and Rahu conjunct, or you could have Rahu sitting in Sagittarius, giving you that capacity to, because Sagittarius is religion, spirituality, all of that. So Rahu sitting there can make one interested in foreign cultures, foreign religion, foreign philosophy, stuff like that. So that tendency could also be there. This also makes you a broad-minded person, very open, very cultured, where you know a little bit about different cultures and you learn, you take whatever resonates with you, and you're very open with people, very broad-minded. With Temple, again, it's talking about a righteous person, someone, because I always connect 5th house with morals and 9th houses with your principles, your beliefs, belief system basically. So whatever you believe in, whatever you have faith in, people see that you're a nice person, you're a righteous person, you treat people fairly, and you have good character, and you feel very strongly about your beliefs, and you always stick to the guns. It's like you never waver, you're consistent with the things that matter, your beliefs and all of that. It's like you're very consistent. People can count on you when it comes to those things. This is more so about your personality, how you're fun and you're interesting, you're vibrant. But when it really comes down to what kind of a person you are, you're very consistent in that area. With Eros, this also talks about a bit of sensuality, eroticism. So you could be someone who's maybe you come across as very attractive or very seductive. You can influence people easily. So people notice how, wow, I can never say no to pile number 1. Or they're just so persuasive, and they have this energy where I'm really attracted to them. Sweetheart also came out, right? And with this blue eye, and also with astrology, you got North Node, Rahu. So Rahu is strong, and this card speaks about synchronicity and something about divine timing, or having that, I don't know, just having that premonition or psychic ability where you can sense certain things. So I feel like pile number 1, you're really good at figuring out people. So let's say you have a friend circle and you meet a new person, everyone else likes them, and you're like, no, I have a bad feeling about this person, and everyone will be like, come on, don't be like that. And then eventually they find out that the person was crooked or crooked, what's the word, a crook, or the Rahu person, and everyone will be like, wow, you were right, we didn't listen to you. So I'm just getting that feeling of you're really good at reading people. You have that eye where you can just sense who is a scam artist, who's genuine. And we have Sagittarius here also. This came out, so similar to this energy here, 4th house. So I was getting 4th house energy here as well. So a person who feels like home, or you treat people like they're your family. That is a compliment people could give you, how you're very generous with them. And you might even share your food with them, or something about food, connecting through food. Maybe someone will resonate with this. But some of the compliments that you definitely get is you're different, you're unique. And there's something about you where with North Node, it makes a person stand out. So you stand out, you have something unique about you. And people might say, wow, I've never met a person like pile number 1. Or they have just such a different belief system. Maybe you follow a bunch of different religions, or you follow some strange philosophy, or something about your personality that's a major part of your personality is very unheard of, or very different and unique, very foreign. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. With these two coming out together for tarot, you got 4 of Cups, King of Coins, and the Lovers. See, here also we see the beauty and the beast. So it's like you see the beauty in every person, and this is also talking about extremes or contrasts. So again, that ability to connect with people from all walks of lives, people who are very different. On the outside, person might look very different than you, but you somehow find something to connect with. And again, stable, grounded person, someone you can count on, someone you can trust. with this protective, this shell also. You could be very protective of the people that are close to you. They can count on you. You could be very generous, help them out materially. And again, having that shell, so not showing your inner vulnerabilities with every single person. So a little closed off when it comes to the important things in life, or just your, I don't know, you don't show that inner side to every single person. So people notice that about you. Four of Cups, it can sometimes talk about how certain people are really boring, but there's some energy about you where you're very interesting. And people feel like, wow, if pile number 1 is coming, I also want to go, because there's such a fun time. You stand out. We see these 3 birds, and the one in the back is very different than the ones here. So again, unique, standout individual, very caring, very kind, very generous with other people, and you make everyone feel at home. And a lot of people might catch feelings for you also. You could be very attractive. A lot of people could feel insecure, or feel like they don't match your energy. They're not on the same level as you. So some insecurities might also flare up because you're such a standout person. Yeah, that's what I see. So this is the reading for you, pile number 1. I hope this resonated. And let me know what are your thoughts. If you have any video suggestions, let me know. If you want to support my channel, please consider becoming a member. And if you want to book a reading with me, I do have a couple of, I just finished like a bunch of personal readings, so I do have more time free on my hands. So if you're interested, let me know. And thank you for watching. Bye guys. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing what are some of the compliments that people give you behind your back. And also, if you have any video suggestions, I'm thinking about doing some new topics and maybe repeating some of my old videos also. If you want, I think I might do What's Your Vibe again. So let me know if you want a repeat reading or something. Any ideas, let me know. Also, I want to give a big shout out to all of my members. I want to name a few. So thank you, Neha, April, Manisha, Nandita, Uma, Calm Singer, Winter Rain, Sushmita, Chanel. These are some of my members. I really appreciate you supporting my channel, supporting my work. It really means a lot to me. Thank you. And if you want to book a reading with me, some people are having some sort of confusion, so just write to me. My email is in the description, so read the description carefully. And I just wrapped up like a bunch of personal readings in the last couple of days, so I'm free to book new readings. I still have a few booked, but I think I'm still more open than my usual routine. So I do have time on my hands. Let me know if you want a reading from me. So you chose the card Book. We also have Cobra with fire energy. I love how these kind of match. We have the Lovers in reverse. We have the Friend. We have Revati. So Revati falls in Pisces, by the way. And I'm also getting Ashlesha energy with the snake. Ashlesha Nakshatra is connected to Nagas and snakes. It falls in Cancer. We have a bit of Gemini also. And I think Yoni type of Mrigashira and Rohini is also Nag or snake. So some of those nakshatras could be prominent. But what I'm seeing here, with the book, first of all, people could notice how you're very intelligent, because naturally books are connected with wisdom, information, guidance, and someone also who's very interesting and curious, person who's always looking to learn. We have Gemini energy here also with the Lovers. So Gemini is naturally connected with information, intelligence, learning, skills, friendship also. We have friendship element coming up here twice. And with books, it's a lot of information and a person who's very intelligent. So a lot of people could compliment your level of intelligence. You could also be like really into books, and it doesn't have to be, but possibly a bunch of you picking this pile are avid readers. You really like reading, or you're always finding new books for your friends. You'll be like, hey, read this book. Or this could even be with movies or music. some sort of some form of entertainment, especially maybe it's more so concerned with learning something also. Yeah, so maybe let's say a documentary or some video you found on the on YouTube, something like that. You might open up new avenues of information for your friends. You might be someone who shares a lot of information, or you guide your friends, you teach them something. You could be naturally good at teaching and retaining information also. You could be a quick learner as well. You could have a lot of different hobbies, interests, so people notice that about you and they feel like, wow, this person's so interesting, they have such a depth of knowledge. Or they could complement your intelligence overall and your hobbies, the fact that you're very interesting, you have a bunch of different hobbies and you're always learning something, updating your skills, learning new skills, having multiple hobbies, being busy, being curious. You really enjoy your life and you live it to the fullest. Or it's like you take up all these activities and you're always doing something instead of like sitting idle or just wasting away. That's not your energy. And Cobra is also it said humble, wise, and student of life. So a person who's always learning something, a student of life. And I think you also learn from your experiences. You know, we meet a lot of people and most people don't have a lot of self-awareness. A lot of people tend to repeat things. They make a lot of mistakes. They tend to repeat those patterns throughout their life. They don't learn the lesson. No judgment. I'm just saying that, and there are certain other people who, they make mistakes. They might even learn from other people's mistakes. And then there's certain people who do learn, whereas there are certain people who never learn. I feel like with your energy, you learn a lot from your mistakes and you learn from other people's mistakes also. Because the outside or outward learning, Cobra is inwards learning, where you have this spiritual intelligence. You make mistakes, you learn from them. So there's this level of introspection also that I'm picking up, where you sit, meditate, and you're very humble also. It said humble and wise. So you're wise. There's a difference between intelligence and wisdom. Intelligence is having bookish knowledge or having like a high IQ, good at information and retaining information. Wisdom is someone who makes the right decision at the right time, someone who gives you the right advice, someone who's experienced and mature. That's wisdom. That's you need wisdom to live your life. Not everyone needs to be intelligent, but everyone should be wise. But it's I think you're more likely to meet an intelligent person than a wise person. But you're definitely wise, pile number 2. And you love people a lot. You're very giving, you're very loving, very nurturing also. Revati is the nakshatra that we connect with nurturing. People who make good parents also, maybe even pet parents, and very nurturing, very giving. Symbol is cow. Cow is the most revered animal in Hindu astrology or just Hindu culture, because cows not only as compared to other animals, there's some spiritual element to cows. They also give us milk, because we take milk from our mother, so we also take milk from the cow. So we consider cow almost like a mother. We say we use the word ma for even cows in our country, in our culture, because we get the nourishment from the cow. And just general, very gentle sort of animal. So Revati is that nourisher. And also there's something, the deity connected to Revati is Pushan, if I'm not wrong, and he's also connected to travel. A lot of people who are going on travels, they pray to Pushan for a nice or safe journey. So there could be something about travel here also. I see the birds taking a flight, and I'll talk about the other cards in a bit. So something about, again, traveling is connected to knowledge, wisdom. Back in the earlier cultures, people who were the most traveled were considered the most wise, because they've seen different countries, they've met different people, so they have a lot of experience under their belt. So with this pile, mainly what I'm picking up is, first of all, people complement your intelligence, your wisdom. You could also nurture and guide other people, share a lot of information, and you're also very nourishing. You have this feminine quality to you, which is very nourishing, putting other people first or taking care of other people. That sort of energy is also coming through. And some spiritual knowledge also with Pisces. Spiritual wisdom, mystical knowledge. And with the Lovers also, even though it's in reverse, I still pick up this energy of someone where people could fall in love, just getting to know you. And people could just say naturally, I love this person, I love this person. It doesn't have to be romantic. And you're a good friend also. With this friend card coming up, you're a good friend. And people, especially your friends, really cherish you, is what I'm getting. Let's look at some of the cards. You got the Tear. This is Ardra Nakshatra symbology, which also falls in Gemini. So more of that friendship element is coming through. Also intelligence. One of the symbols for Ardra is also the human brain, or the head, which speaks to the knowledge and intelligence that Ardra people have. They're also very inventive and different and unique. They stand out. And they're also, they can fight for other people. And they also they're very justice oriented. And they bring things into balance. They can connect with a lot of people because they're kind of the neutral party mediators. That sort of energy is very much like Ardra. We have the Offering. We have the River. So more water symbology. We had Pisces earlier also. So people could compliment your eyes also, I'm getting. And you could be very generous. This card is connected with making donations, someone who's generous, someone who's very giving. And people who care about, like I said, justice oriented. Maybe you care about stray animals also. Rahu, which rules Ardha, is connected to cats. I'm sorry, I'm burping. And there's some connection of dog also. Yeah, the yoni. The yoni for Ardha is dog. I just remembered. So there's a cat and dog element to this card. And in general also, I feel like you could be someone who's fond of animals, or you contribute to different charities. You might even do some sort of service or volunteer work. Your love language could be giving gifts. I feel like pile number 2, you're the sort of person who, when certain people talk about their interest and they say something, oh, I like this singer or I like this author, you're the sort of person who will pay attention and remember it and then buy the person the kind of gift that they'll really enjoy. So something from their favorite author or something like that, where you give very thoughtful gifts. Pile number 2. You're naturally very generous. This generosity is also connected to Pisces element that we see here. And also maybe you have Venus in Pisces or Jupiter in Pisces. Jupiter in 12th house can make a person very generous. People who give away money, people who do charity work, donations, people who are really into spirituality, religion, all of that, giving away knowledge. Jupiter is knowledge. So not just money and things. Jupiter is giving away wisdom. Right? Helping other people, guiding them. That's very much like that generous energy that we see here. We have River, which can talk about sometimes flow. So there's a flow where you keep on moving, keep on learning. You're this easygoing person where you don't make a fuss about a lot of things. So people might say that, wow, this person's easygoing, I want to travel with this person. Usually when we think about vacations and I don't know, doing some sort of a team thing which involves multiple people, some people are really hard to deal with. I feel like that's not your energy, pile number 2. Most people feel like you're very cooperative. You're very considerate to other people's feelings. You're wise, you're mature. And just people like dealing with you. They're like, I am more comfortable with pile number 2. That's the energy I'm getting. And also this can speak about a knowledge of wisdom, a depth of wisdom that you have, that you carry with you. This is also that energy of forgiveness, forgiving people, letting things go, moving on. So taking the high road, that's again your energy. And one more thing with the Tear, it can sometimes speak about going through a lot of trials and tribulations, lots of difficult, painful experience in life, but learning from that. Earlier I was speaking about the inner wisdom or learning from oneself. I think you've really done that in your life, where you've been through some difficult experiences and you've really learned, you've really grown, and you have a lot of You've done a lot of self reflection, and also what's the word I'm looking for? Self-aware. Yeah, you're very self-aware. Pile number 2. And you also give a lot of grace to other people because you know what it's like. That's why you're very kind to other people. Let's look at some astrology cards you got. You have Moon. It's not focusing. We have Moon. We have 10th house. Mercury. 12th house. So Pisces element is coming up here again. And Mercury is also here with friend. So like I said, first of all, we have the intelligence, information, curiosity that I spoke about earlier, and also good friend. You're good with communication also. A lot of people might come to you just to talk and get ideas, brainstorm, or looking for some sort of advice. With Mercury, Moon and Mercury, a lot of your friends could feel a very strong emotional bond with you. Yeah, like your friends calling you a soulmate, that sort of a thing. Emotional bond, emotional nurturing. You could be someone who's also very fond of your friends. You're the sort of person who can make an impression of on the masses. You should work with a lot of people. With the 10th house and 12th, especially people who are going through some sort of Moon in 12th can give difficulties with getting your emotional needs met. Moon doesn't do so well in 8th house and 12th. It can also give visions and dreams that are kind of psychic. So you might have that where people notice, wow, this person has amazing intuition, or they saw something in their dream and it came true. Yeah. And something about travel also here. 12th house is foreign lands, and Moon is naturally connected to travel. It's also food. So giving a donation for foods, or maybe paying for your friends' food, is something you do often. Yeah. Let's see. For tarot, what did you get? You have Ace of Coins, the Magician, and the Page of Cups, which is funny. Yesterday I filmed a private reading and these 3 cards came out in that spread. So I wonder if that person is going to watch this reading and pick pile number 2. If you do, let me know. Please leave a comment. But yeah, that's so interesting. So what do people compliment you about? First of all, there's this energy. Mercury energy is strong here. Magician is connected to Mercury, and this page energy, I always connect with Mercury. So people compliment your communication skills, your intelligence, your curiosity. You could also be someone who's humorous or flirtatious, or something about having charm. Page of Cups, I always connect with a charming individual. So you have charm, and we see a lot of moons in the back also. It's like you talk to people and they feel some bond with you, or there's some connection with you. People want to sit down with you and talk, especially over food, because moon is also food. Or people want to travel with you. They want to hang out with you. That's the energy I'm getting. You're also someone who's very positive. And with Magician, people feel like you have the Midas touch. There's something about you where you make things happen. So people might come to you looking for advice, brainstorming, like I said earlier. And I think a lot of people want to connect with you. They want to be friends with you. Especially there's a strong emphasis on friendship with this pile. Also, they could be the people who are interested in you. There's a strong friendship, or maybe they want someone they can consider a friend. So some friendship element is also there with the lovers and the romantic interests. But people notice you that you're a good manifester. People compliment your manifesting abilities. They might even ask, hey, can you manifest for me? For some of you. And you make things happen. This Ace of Coins is about opportunity. This is also offering something. So again, generous person, donations, and growth, person who grows over time. And people wanting to, your love language, like I said, could be giving gifts, but also people wanting to become friends with you. People offering you, wanting to deepen the connection. That's what I'm getting. So a lot of people compliment how you're first intelligent, B, very giving, and C, just fun to be around. They like you as a person and they want more of you, and they want to spend more time with you. And they learn from you also. So this is the reading for you, pile number 2. I hope this resonated. Let me know if it did. Leave some suggestions also for other videos. And if you like my videos, you want to support my work, please consider becoming a member. It would really help me out. And yeah, if you're looking for booking a private reading with me, I'm more free this week, so you can write to me on my email. Thank you. Hello group number 3, welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing what compliments do you get behind your back that you're unaware about. So before I start the reading, I want to shout out my members. So thank you, Neha, April, Manisha, Nandita, Uma, Sushmita, Chanel, Winter Rain, and Calm Singer. Thank you all of you guys for supporting my channel. I really appreciate you. It means a lot to me. Thank you. And yeah, let's start the reading. So you chose this card, Garden, number 20. Makes me think of the moon with the 2. I'm going to take a few of these cards and we'll look at the cards, the other ones, in a bit. Also, I want to mention that some people are having trouble booking or there's some confusion. You can straight away just write to me on my email. It's mentioned in the description. So don't be confused. So we have Garden here. We have the Mouse, Earth element. We have 10 of Pentacles. We have the Lover. Oops, we have 2. Constancy. And we have Purva Falguni Nakshatra. That's one of the more creative nakshatras, also more romantic. So I'm not surprised that the Lover came out. So pile number 3, people compliment. First of all, I think a lot of your lovers could compliment you. Pile number 2 was more so friendship. This is this pile also, there's a community feeling. Definitely, if you have close set of friends, or there's a group that you're in with your friends and it's a whole group or some sort of a network, those people could really give you a lot of compliments. They enjoy you being a part of the group, and I don't know, you add a lot of value to that group. If you're a part of a group, or like a few friends, close friends, long-term friends, then that energy I'm picking up. But I'm also picking up this energy of maybe your lovers giving you a lot of compliments behind your back. You get basically, let's focus on the compliments instead of the people. People notice how you're creative. You could be someone who's creative. Also something with music. Maybe you have a great taste in music, or very romantic sort of a vibe you bring to the table. Either you dress really feminine, or there's some romantic quality that you have. It could be music also. You listen to a lot of music, or you have very creative interests, or you're very flirtatious, romantic, very seductive. Something like this I'm picking up strongly with this pile. And a lot of lovers, or your lovers' romantic interest, really like you. They pay you a lot of compliments. That's one thing. Also, I'm getting looks with the Garden card. It speaks about looks, something that's beautiful to look at. So definitely, I think pile number 3 is getting the most compliments on your looks. Maybe some people might feel, the ones who are interested in you, maybe they feel nervous. They might not say it to your face, but people notice your beauty and they definitely compliment it. Not as much on your face, but behind your back more so. And a lot of people might also consider you a relationship material. With 10 of Pentacles, I do associate it with like a long-term commitment, or people wanting to settle down with someone. So people notice you as someone worth committing to, someone worth settling down with. Even Garden is giving me like 4th house energy. We have Moon, so Moon is naturally emotional bonding, or someone who's very feminine, where you feel very nurtured in their presence. You feel like, wow, this is the archetype of the woman I want to be with, or the sort of partner that I want. Mouse is also that energy of getting a little myopic, detail oriented. So again, creativity, or someone who's very specific. You could have this tendency to be very critical of yourself. It's like people want to compliment you, they want to support you, they want to be like, hey, don't be so hard on yourself. And maybe you're a workaholic, or something about this energy of the Mouse where you could feel a little scattered, or you talk down about yourself, or you don't see your own beauty. Something like that I'm picking up. But people feel like, wow, you need to be a little more confident, or People want to make you feel nice about yourself. They want to pay you a lot of compliments. You could also be a hard worker, very committed to your passions, to your goals, and you pay attention to the small little details. You remember the small little things that people tell you. Very attentive, very present, loyal also. Your friends could feel like you're very loyal. And there's a sense of community. It's like that family setting, family feeling that I'm getting. So you could be someone who's close to your family, or you contribute somewhere with your family or your friends, or you're close to your cousins or the people that you live around. There's a community, and you go to like a lot of social events, community events, or fundraisers, stuff like that, cultural events. Something about connecting and socializing with other people, where you're taking care of everyone's need and you're very present, you're very active, is what I'm getting. So it's not like just me, myself, and I. That's not the vibe I'm getting with this pile. It's like you're taking care of everyone, or you're very present, and I don't know, living a very active life. That's what I'm getting so far. Let's look at some of the cards. We have the Vow. So again, this is about offering or commitment, or that long-term commitment people want to offer you. We have the Crone. So this is also more feminine energy. We have Stone. Wow, I'm burping. Channeling with this pile strongly. With this stone, it can talk about stability. So very much like that four of Wands energy of a couple settling down, roots, forming roots, laying down foundation with someone. So with this pile, I think there's a lot of talk that goes on behind your back, where people say, wow, I love this person, I want to settle down with them, or this seems like a long-term partner to me, or people say that, wow, this person will make a great partner, or this person is like a catch. This could even be romantic interest, or this could be just people who know you, who feel like, wow, this person, even your friends saying like, this person is a catch, pile number 3, they deserve a good partner. Stuff like that, where people are talking about you in the romantic sense also, but your romantic life also. That's what I'm getting. With Crone, this is giving me feminine energy. Also some protectiveness with this amulet. It's giving me that energy of, I don't know, people feeling protective of you, or you're very protective of them, or you take care of other people, you put them first. Very nurturing. And the Vow, clearly it speaks about wanting to commit to you, or how you're a very committed person, you're a very loyal person, and you're the sort of partner that everyone's looking for. They want a partner like pile number 3. And stable, grounded person, so mature, someone who's consistent. Constancy, also similar sort of energy, where person is consistent. You know what you're going to get with this person. You can depend on them. And people say that you could also be very rigid with your, let's say, routine. So you could have multiple things on your calendar and you get everything done. So people could compliment your ability to get stuff done, and always showing up for people. You're never late. Maybe you're very particular about time, punctual, or having like a set routine where you exercise, do all these things on your agenda, on your routine, and you get everything done. So people compliment your commitment. And also just naturally, your personality type is someone who's grounded, someone where people feel just more grounded in your energy. They feel like you're not a lot of drama, you don't like confrontation, you're easygoing, and there's a sense of calmness around you. Very calm sort of person, doesn't fight, doesn't argue, doesn't shout. Maybe you're that type of a person. And obviously people can depend on you. People find you reliable, trustworthy. People trust you. So people compliment the kind of person that you are, your personality type. And people also kind of look at some of the qualities and traits that you have, and they feel like, I wish I was more of like that, and I need to learn from pile number 3. They feel inspired by you. Also, they want to take care of you, nurture you. With this garden energy, people want to nurture you. People want to protect you, take care of you. There's a strong feeling where with the other piles, it was different. They noticed the good things about you. Whereas with this pile, I get the sense that people kind of want to take care of you somehow. Not want something from you, but instead give you something. So yeah, let's look at the astrology. You got Taurus, very similar to this stone. Because it's earth energy, Taurus, grounded, or asset, also someone of high value. You bring value to other people also. People consider you an asset, whether you're a friend or a partner or whatever. They see you as a asset, and if they were to lose out on you, it would be a big blow. And also something about, again, looks and beauty, that's very prominent with this pile. It says the bombshell here. People might even compliment your style, especially maybe red looks really good on you. People compliment you when you wear red or pinks, maybe even green, and maybe denim. But yeah, in general, or maybe when you tie up your hair, something like this. But people compliment, let's say, your makeup, your aesthetics, your clothes, your sense of fashion, the way you dress, the way you carry yourself, your looks, your beauty, strongly with this pile. We have Ketu. We have Aquarius. So see, friends' energy is coming through strong. We have the Sun card as well. So I think it's a lot of positive things being said behind your back, especially by your friends, people who know you, especially that social circle that I was speaking about earlier. Maybe there's a social media presence also. That's become the new social network nowadays. And even people from your past or people you've cut off, they kind of have regrets. They feel like, I wish I treated pile number 3 better. I wish we were still friends, or something like this. People from your past, people you've cut off. Yeah, that's a strong energy I'm picking up. Just looking at if I'm missing out on something or not. I think it might come back to me. Let's look at the tarot. So you got Page of Wands, the Chariot, water energy, Cancer energy. We have 8 of Wands. So lots of movement. Like I said, there was a lot of dynamic movement in this pile, where there's a lot of movement. You connect with a lot of people. People could compliment. Again, it's with Mercury, or this bird makes me think of Mercury. You could become friends with older people, especially your older friends could really appreciate you. Or just your friends in general, especially the ones that you keep in touch with on the regular basis. They pay you a lot of compliments behind your back. And people love spending time with you. They could be this energy also where people constantly ask you out. They're like, please come to this event. I won't come if you don't come. Or we haven't met up in such a long time. You have to meet me. So maybe you're busy with this Ketu energy. You could be a little distant or busy with stuff. And your friends constantly chase after you. They're like, meet me, let's spend time, all of that. That's one thing. And again, with travel or something about going through new experiences with you, like people want to go to like a new city or travel with you, or go do some activity that they're interested in. Let's say if a person's never been ice skating, they'll be like, I want to go with pile number 3 for the first time. So something like that is also coming through, where people want to experience new experiences with you because you're so fun and energetic. People might actually say that, wow, pile number 3 is always busy. They blow me off. That's one thing. But yeah, Chariot is a person who's, I think people learn from you and constantly on the move, self-improving, everyone's favorite. It's reminding me of Rohini energy, Rohini Nakshatra. You could have placements in that where people are constantly just, they love you. Rohini is everyone's favorite. So you're everyone's favorite. You're the favorite cousin, you're the favorite friend. That sort of energy I'm getting. Page of Wands is also more light-hearted, fun energy. Even younger people could connect with you, older people could connect with you. You're a positive influence. People notice your positivity. Even if something bad happens, I think you're the sort of person, you take it in your stride, you keep it moving. There's a positive optimism that I'm picking up with you. And people like being in your energy. You bring them up compared to others. And I also feel like maybe you bring yourself down. There's something about your energy where people just want to tell you that you're amazing and you're awesome. By the way, you could have some of these placements. I don't think I've talked too much about the placements. Sun and Ketu conjunct. Ketu is south node of the moon, if you don't know. Sun in the first house, Ketu in the first house. Some placements in Taurus and Aquarius maybe. With garden, there could be some Mercury element also there. A sun in Purva Falguni. You could attract people with these placements as well. They are naturally drawn towards you. That's what I feel. So this is the reading for you, pile number 3. I hope this resonated. I think it was the most positive out of the 3, but they're generally really good. So yeah, that was the reading. Let me know some video suggestions if you have some for me. I'd really appreciate that. If you like my videos, you want to support my channel, please consider becoming a member. And if you want to book a reading with me, I recently just got done with a bunch of personal readings. I have more free time the next 7-10 days. So if you want to book a reading with me, please reach out. My email will be in the description. Thank you for watching. Bye guys.